place to go.
18 plus begambleaware.org.
Car owners, you could be owed thousands in compensation. If you bought a car on finance from 2007 onwards, it may have been sold with hidden commissions. Text SPORT to 86688. My Claim Group. Authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. You don't need to use the CMC. You can claim direct to your lender and the Financial Ombudsman for free. Text SPORT to 86688.
Plans made simple.
Think summer can't get any better? It just did with Deliveroo's new Freshness Promise. Your fresh and chilled groceries are covered to give you peace of mind. Enjoy freshness or your money back. So whether you're grilling sausages and veggies in the garden or refilling the fridge with milk and more after your holiday, look out for the Freshness Promise badge in the Deliveroo app today. Now just got even better. Selected partners and items only. See badging at geographical restrictions, fees and T's and C's apply. See deliveroo.co.uk and FAQs.
Got a paintwork scratch, bumper scuff or minor dent? Want it fixed like new? Of course you do. At Chips Away, we don't judge, we just fix it. Enter a few details online for a free, no obligation estimate. We'll come to you, or you can visit one of our car care centres. For professional, affordable car body repairs with a lifetime guarantee, visit chipsaway.co.uk. Chips Away. Like it never happened.
Get unbeatable coverage of the business side of the beautiful game with Simon Jordan and Tesco Mobile for Business on TalkSport. From Southampton to the North Stand, West Ham to Easter Road. Join the most well-connected man in football for an exclusive look inside the boardroom.
This is a long way from a done deal.
Simon Jordan's business briefing on TalkSport with Tesco Mobile for Business. Small business or side hustle? Get business phone bills for up to 40% less than the big mobile networks. For terms and verification, visit tescomobile.com/business. TalkSport traffic.
In Bedfordshire, the M1 northbound is still closed after a collision earlier. It's shut from junction 11A for Dunstable up to junction 13 for Bedford. In North Yorkshire, delays on the A1M southbound after a collision near junction 49 for Thirsk and Britton Road. And in Hampshire, the M27 is partly blocked in both directions for roadworks between Southampton Airport for junction 5 and junction 8 for Hamble. I'm Adam Moore.
The Lions are here. The British and Irish Lions Tour of Australia continues this Saturday morning from 10. The Lions versus Australia in the second test, live from Melbourne.
The Lions fans have their arms in the skies.
Exclusively on TalkSport.
We've just been having a fascinating conversation about Marcus Rashford. There's going to be a podcast in itself, what goes on in between the breaks. El Clasico.
Fred versus Marcus.
Yeah, Jude in there as well. All of a sudden, you want to watch it, don't you, as a UK viewer? You do, don't you?
You'd be signing up now, wouldn't you, for the channel that show it?
I think it's on DAZN.
Yeah.
Is it not? I get that for free, you know what I mean? I'll sort you out, don't worry. Right, listen to Drive on TalkSport. Adi Ladipo and Gabig, Bonhor and Motorpoint. New car same-day drive away available on all cars. Just book a test drive today. Remember, following us from 7 o'clock. Adrian Durham hosts live commentary of England against Italy in the semi-finals of the Women's European Championship. The team news is in for that one. So let's cross over to Switzerland and get all the details with the match commentator for TalkSport this evening, Joe Shedden. Joe.
Hi, Addy. Good evening from sunny Geneva. In the event for England, just one change to the starting 11 to the team that began the game against Sweden, that dramatic quarter-final victory in which England needed penalties to seal their spot in the last four. It's in defence. Esme Morgan makes her first start at a major tournament in place of Jess Carter at the back. It is worth saying that Serena Wiegmann had said that conversations have been taking place throughout the last few days as to whether Carter's ready to start after she revealed over the weekend that very sadly she's been the victim of racial abuse throughout Euro 2025. Carter is on the bench, and Leah Williamson, the England captain, is fit to play after going off injured against Sweden in extra time. So this is the England team. Hampton in goal, Bronze, Williamson, Morgan and Greenwood, Stanway and Walsh the two holding, James, Toon and Hemp behind Rousseau up front. England against Italy for a place in the Euros final, and it'll be live on TalkSport.
It will be 7 o'clock, that one. And would you believe it, club football is already back. Rangers take on Panathinaikos in the first leg of their Champions League qualification second round tie. Paul Mitchell has the team news for us. Paul.
Evening, gents. Both sides finished second in their respective leagues, leading them to qualifying round 2 of this particular Champions League. For Rangers, 3 debuts given by Russell Martin, former Southampton manager, now in charge at Ibrox. His first competitive game, Nasser Dejiga, Joe Rothwell and Max Aarons will all start for Rangers tonight. You have Jack Butler in the goal, the back four of Tavernier, Dejiga, Suter and
Rangers v Panathinaikos. That should be a rough game.
Finley's Curtis starts only his second match as a Rangers player, re-signed for Rangers back in January 2025 and extended
Panathinaikos, that's a Greek
a little
team.
bit against Manchester United last season in Europe, but this is really a big test for him. Panathinaikos along the lines that we would expect. Fotis Ioannidis, 51 goals in 185 games.
Still burning that.
Rangers will have
So I'm
to
just
be a bit
wasting the fuel in that.
very few inside Ibrox already, but this will be absolutely
It's only a quarter full up.
Paul, I wanted to ask you a question. The 2 legs, if Rangers were to go out of these 2 legs, do they go into Europa League qualifying, or is that Europe done for them?
No, they go into the Europa League qualifying, but actually, if you look ahead, they would play either Besiktas or Shakhtar Donetsk. It's actually easier if Rangers win this one because it's Servette or Victoria Plzeň of the Czech Republic.
Wow.
So there's a lot on the line tonight. Now, we've already seen articles in the Scottish press saying Rangers are probably at the Europa League level, but I think to get there, they need to beat Panathinaikos and then take a little swing in the third round, because you do not want to be going to that Europa League qualification against either
So
Besiktas.
important, isn't it, for Rangers to be playing European football?
Well, they need it. I mean, purely from a financial point of view, if they want to try and keep up with Celtic, they have to. Russell Martin not delivering some form of group football would not be a good start for him. I mean, Rangers are trying to downplay it. I mean, it's difficult. It's the first competitive game that they've played together. 3 new players. Finlay Curtis, it's only his 6th appearance for Rangers. It's a team that really hasn't played together, and already you're expecting one of the biggest games of the season because you want to get through at least to that next qualifying.
Can't be a lot left in that to burn.
Thank you.
Wow, Panathinaikos in the qualifier.
What a big game that is.
Panathinaikos are like just always in Europe.
They're always
just there, aren't they? Just always there.
Back in the day, they're always in the Champions League, like causing problems.
Tough one. All right, we can now hear from Rangers boss Russell Martin. He spoke to the media yesterday ahead of tonight's game, and he said that he's looking forward to seeing what his side can do against Panathinaikos.
Tomorrow is going to be a real big test for us to see how far along we are and see how much work we have to do. And I think that's the most interesting and exciting bit for us, the coaching staff, is that tomorrow we will learn a lot about the group and learn a lot about what we need to prioritise moving forward over the next few weeks.
Yeah, so the winner after next Wednesday's return leg, so that's the second leg, will meet Victoria Plzeň or Servette.
Just waiting for that to burn out.
There is then one more round after that. The loser will have a Europa League qualifier tie, as Paul said, against Besiktas or Shakhtar Donetsk. That's brutal.
Yeah, it's
like, to judge him on that, it's almost unfair. Like, it could have been easier as well.
I was speaking to Ali last season, and he said it probably suits a team like Rangers to play Europa League.
Yeah.
Not the Champions League where you're not at that level and then you're getting beat badly.
Rangers in the Champions League.
But if we're brutally honest, I mean, even the Europa League qualifying type, Besiktas, going to Shakhtar. I mean, those are games that sort of proven European teams don't want to go away from home to Shakhtar.
I would love to watch tonight's game as well and see what exactly sort of football he's going to play. Has he learned from his mistakes at Southampton, how they played? Is he gonna tonight?
Yeah.
Biggest game.
Yeah.
Obviously so far this season.
Okay.
That risky football from the back.
You're asking that. What do you think? I mean,
I wouldn't.
You think he's going to stick to his morals?
I hope he doesn't. I feel that there's a certain way of playing, and against certain teams,
Starting to get a little bit lower, I think, now.
The importance of Rangers playing some sort of European football. Can you tweak it a little bit and say, you know what? Let's not play risky from the back to start.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Let's get through.
What I always felt he did wrong with Southampton, I remember, I think I covered a game down there. I think I did Southampton versus Chelsea, where they got beat because the goalkeeper tried to play out and he can't do it. Kept on trying to play out at the time. I was like, what are you doing?
But even the top players in the Premier League, Fernandes and Casados, they give it away sometimes when they're giving it in certain areas. And you're getting
And that is a Trangia alcohol burner.
The manager's orders are, no matter what, give it in.
But I'm using methylated spirits. You can use
and you haven't got the
bi-ethanol alcohol or methylated spirits are the best thing.
And they keep on doing it, and he's drilling them to keep on doing it.
And the fans are probably screaming,
Get rid of
Love
do that.
What they say, private box?
Private box.
Perfect.
All right, here's how to enter very quickly. UK 18 plus UK excluding Northern Ireland for a chance to win. Just text the word win to 8338 by 4th of August 11 p.m. and you're in the draw.